it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night has just begun. The moon is bright.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to another video and welcome back to another weekly vlog. It's a weird place to start a vlog, but I figured if I don't start it now, I'm less likely to start it at all. So I figured I would just jump right in. I have 2 book updates for this week. Today is Tuesday. I meant to start the vlog yesterday, but alas, things happened. So yesterday I started and DNF'd Book of Night by Holly Black. If you guys saw my last vlog, you will know that I soft DNF'd it for now. I do own the audiobook. I own 3 copies of the book, so I'm hoping that maybe I'll go back to it and love it more than I was loving it, because I was already, what, 35% into the book, and I just wasn't having a good time with it. So I picked up another book that's on my TBR, and that is Stay Gold by Tolbely? How do you say that name? McSmith. This is a book about a boy named Pony. He is trans and he's starting at a new school, and he's just trying to fit in. He doesn't want anyone to know that he's trans, and he starts falling for a girl named Georgia. So it's the 2 of them, their story. It's both perspectives. Georgia is a cheerleader, but she's not like your typical cheerleader. She's a very nice person. She is friends with everybody. She is just like a really big jokester, likes to tell stories and play games, and she just has a really kind heart, and but she doesn't really know how to fit in with the crowd. She's constantly pretending to be somebody that she's not, even though what she really wants is to be a journalist and write and do things like that. But she feels like in order to be the cheerleader that everyone expects her to be, she has to pretend. So they're both pretending about different things, and lying to each other about different things, and I feel like this is definitely going to backfire in a lot of ways. The idea of Pony not telling anybody at his school that he's trans is really going to cause some conflict as well, and not only at the school, but I think within himself. He's already making choices to fit in with the guys that isn't really true to who he is, but he just wants to be normal, whatever the hell that means. So far I am enjoying it. I'm really liking it. I think the characters are cute, the writing is cute. There's a lot of pop culture references, which I think is fun. So far I'm having a good time with it. I'm 30% into it and enjoying it. Hopefully I will finish it either tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, because I don't feel like I'm going to sit down and read this one when I get home, because I really would like to read some more of my Sarah J. Maas books. So that's my current update. I just figured I would let you guys in on the reading experience that I'm having this month. So far so good. I've already read 8 books, and it is July 12th, so not too bad. Hopefully everything goes well. I'm back on my editing and filming game, so hopefully I'll be back in the swing of things. It'll be nice not to be in a slump for once, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, just wanted to say hello, welcome to the vlog, and I will see you when I see you.
Some fun. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go.
Hello friends, don't mind the fan. I'm sweating, but I figured I would give you an update on my reading. It is Wednesday. I just got home from work, and I am working on my read of Stay Gold by, I still don't know how to say their name, Tolbely McSmith. I'm on page 316. I'm at the near end of the book. I think it's only like 350-ish pages. Let's see. 362 pages in this book. So I'm at the near end of it. I'm liking it. It's good. I don't know. I don't connect with YA contemporary as much as I used to, but I think it's a really good story about transgender experience, and what it's like to go through the world not feeling like you fit in and don't know how to tell people about who you are without fear of persecution or of people seeing you differently. And I think it's a really good book for that. I like the relationships between the characters and some of their friends, because it really sheds light on how people see the world, and none of the friends in this are really my favorite. They all have flaws. They are all very, very flawed human beings. But I think that is very normal for the world that we live in. You can be a friend to somebody, but also be a flawed human being. So I don't know. I'm really liking it so far. The relationship between Pony and Georgia has stalled and stopped several times over the course of this book, and I don't really think it's about the relationship more as is the self-acceptance on both Pony and Georgia's sides about who they want to be in the life that they want to live and how they want to fit into the world that they live in. And so far I'm enjoying it. I think I'll probably end up giving it like a 4-ish stars. It's good, but it's not like my favorite book that I've ever read, but still really enjoying it. So that's my plan. I'm currently laying down because I'm icing my back because I'm having a really bad back day today. I just went through some clothes that was handed down to us from a family member who just had a baby. So I looked at that, and then we did some we did some small patches in the nursery to see what color we wanted to paint the walls. So I think we figured out what color we want to do, which we were supposed to do the painting last weekend, but I think we're going to push it till next month because paint is not cheap. So we're going to wait to do that for a little while, and yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm tired, exhausted. I have some errands to run, some stuff to get done today. So after I'm done eating, I'll figure all that stuff out. But right now I'm going to relax, chill, and try to not hurt anymore.
Calling sick in the morning, baby, don't leave. They don't need to know we're out here wild and free. They say we're crazy, it's too much. And yeah, we're crazy, deep in love. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go.
Hello friends, I just wanted to come on here and give you an update. I have some book updates. I also have some books to unbox and some books to share with you that I bought at Barnes & Noble today because I'm a freaking uncontrollable book buying person, but it is what it is. So I did finish Stay Gold by you know what, you know who I'm talking about. It was really good, and surprisingly I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was going to be a 4, maybe 4.5 for sure, and then we got to the end and I just sobbed like a little friggin' baby, and I just could not give it 5 stars. It was so good, it was so heartfelt and important, and the conversations in here were so well done, and just, it was beautiful. I really loved the character growth and the arcs these characters went through in order to get from the beginning to the end of this book, and they really made a lot of progress. Pony really learned it to accept himself, and Georgia really stepped out of her comfort zone and decided to stop living in stories and start living in her truth. And it was just so beautiful, and the changes that his dad was making towards the end of this book were by no means the end-all be-all of what he should do as a ally to trans people, especially his trans son, but it was a step in the right direction. It was something that this book really needed, some levity and some light that his dad really shined the light on, and it was beautiful. The idea of, you know, being afraid to tell people who you are because you're afraid of the hate and the misconceptions and the rumors and the gossip that it will create, but also knowing that you need to be who you are, just 100% through and through. It was just a beautiful, beautiful story. I loved every part of it. There was a lot of depth to the story that I really enjoyed as well, and I liked it a lot. I was really surprised that I gave it 5 stars, but I thought it was just so good. So I'm really excited that I read and finished that one. That one is actually on my TBR, but let's talk about a book that isn't on my TBR, and that is The Lightning Struck Heart by TJ Klune. Clint is hosting a Klunealong where we're reading a whole bunch of TJ Klune books, starting with the Tales of Urania series. From what TJ Klune explained this as, it was like adult Shrek, with lots of cuss words and sexual innuendos and legitimately hilarious characters. Like, this is nothing like I've ever read by T.J. Klune. Yes, all of his books have humor and they are funny, but this is humor to the max, nonstop. It is a character that you will either love or hate, and I love him. His name is Sam. He is a wizard, and he came from like a really bad area of his life, and when he was 14, he figured out that he had magical powers. Wizards are very, very rare, and so he's learning from the wizard before him. But he gets moved to the castle. Him and his parents go from living in nothing to living in, you know, a palace with kings and queens and luxury and royalty. And from there, he learns about how to be a wizard and what that means. But he's a very quirky, awkward, talks all the time, sarcastic, funny as hell character with these two extremely interesting sidekick characters. That one is a unicorn, a very gay unicorn, and the other one is a ogre, or a giant, I think, actually. And they are all just so funny and so hilarious and so witty. And Sam is in love with Ryan, who is like the master of the keep, I think. He's like one of the royal guards for this palace, but Ryan is betrothed to the prince in waiting, and Sam is just like trying to get over his feelings for him, but turns out that they have a much bigger connection than either of them knew, and he's trying to figure out how to stay away from him and not cause any conflict in the community, while also trying to figure out how the hell to get over the biggest crush that he's ever had on anybody. And he's just so awkward, and it's so funny. And I am 164 pages in, and I'm absolutely loving it, if you can't tell by as much as I'm gushing about it, but it's just so good. It's just so funny. So I'm excited to continue to read this one. This has been my audiobook to and from work, because I didn't have any other books on my TBR that I could listen to an audiobook. I do have Malice, but I want to sit down and physically read that one, because I feel like it's going to be quite the task to read such a intense adult fantasy, so I didn't want to do that just in the car. So I will be reading that at the end of this month, but today I'm going to get on sprints with Karina, and we are going to read our tandem read of the Sarah J. Maas books. But I have these books to share with you, and then I have unboxings from Bell Box and Mystic Box, which are romance subscription boxes. They are bi-monthly, and I have been waiting on my boxes for a long time, so I'm really excited to open those. But first, let's go over what I bought at Barnes & Noble that I didn't need, but I bought anyways. First one being the second special edition, Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of Lore Olympus Volume 2. I do own the first edition. It's on my TBR this month. I haven't even read book 1, but I cannot pass up the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, because I have the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition for the first one. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it. I'm gonna be mad at myself if I don't like the first one, but I bought it anyway, so I cannot be stopped. But it looks really cute. I'm excited to get around to book 2. I also bought 3 Katie Roberts books. 2 books that are in the, what is this series called? Wicked Villains series, I think? Yeah, the Wicked Villains series. It's Learn My Lesson and The Beast. I don't remember if The Beast is book 3, but I want to read all the books in this series, so I figured I would pick this up. And then I also picked up the 3rd book in the Dark Olympus series, Wicked Beauty. This is, I don't know whose stories this is. Helen's, and maybe I see Achilles on here. I don't know. I have no idea who this is following, but I do want to continue on with the series. I love books 1 and 2 so far, so I'm really excited to get around to that one. Holy moly. Okay, let's open these boxes. They are very heavy, so I don't know if they have, because I know I paid for 2 Mystic boxes and 1 Bell box that I have not received. So I don't know how many books are in these boxes, but I'm hoping that I will enjoy all of these. I don't remember anything that's in them because it's been so long since I read up on them, so hopefully they're fun. So Bell box, here we go. We have whatever this is. I don't know what this is. Hold on. It just looks like something clear, but I don't know what it is. Let's see. These are clear tabs. I mean, like Post-it notes. I'm guessing you can write on your books and then put them in, but still be able to see the words underneath, which is actually really cool. There's also a sticker in here that says, "Oh, what a plot twist you were." Very cute. We also have a pen that says book. I don't know what that says. Something, it's in cursive and I cannot read cursive very well, but it's a cute white pen. I will definitely get some use out of it. And then we have the books. So Bell Box does hardcover special editions of romance books. So I'm very excited to see what's inside. Ooh, I love the sprayed edges on these books. They're just so stunning. Come on, you can do it. Oh gosh, yeah. These are gorgeous. Ah, holy shit. Holy shite. I don't want to ruin the stencil edges, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this off. So the first one is by Siobhan Davis, and it is called Inseparable. Jesus, I'm really bad at reading cursive, but Inseparable. I love this cover. It's absolutely stunning, very dark and mysterious, but it says, Inseparable, a childhood promise, an unbreakable bond, one tragic event that shatters everything. It all started with the boy next door. Devin and Aiden were my best friends. We were practically joined at the hip since age 2. When we were kids, we thought we were invincible, inseparable, and that nothing or no one could come between us, but we were wrong. Everything turned to crap our senior year of high school. Devin was turning into a clone of his deadbeat, low-life father, fighting, getting wasted, and screwing his way through every girl in town. I'd been hiding a secret crush on him for years, afraid to tell him how I felt in case I ruined everything, so I kept quiet and slowly watched him self-destruct with a constant ache in my heart. Where Devin was all brooding darkness, Aiden was the shining light, our star quarterback with the bright future whom everyone loved, but something wasn't right. He was so guarded, and he wouldn't let me in. When Devin publicly shamed me, Aiden took my side, and our awesome threesome bond was severed. The split was devastating, the heartbreak inevitable. Aiden and I moved on with our lives, but the pain never lessened, and Devin was never far from our thoughts, until it all came to a head in college, and one eventful night changed everything. Now I've lost the two people who matter more to me than life itself. Nothing will ever be the same. Interesting. That is what these stenciled edges look like. Very, very pretty. And this is signed. Very cool. And then we have a K.A. Tucker book, which, have I read any K.A. Tucker? No, she's the author of The Simple Wild, and I have not read that series yet, although I am very intrigued by it. Again, these ones have really beautiful stenciled edges. This is the cover, again, absolutely stunning, and it is signed. And this one says, Aria Jones is starting over. A new postal code, a new last name, new rules. But she doesn't mind it because it means that she can leave her painful regrets behind. In the bustling town of Eastmont, she can become someone else, someone better. With the Hartford family living next door, it seems she will succeed. Sure, Cassie Hartford may be an epitome of social awkwardness thanks to her autism, but she also offers an innocent and sincere friendship that Aria learns to appreciate. And Cassie's older brother, Emmett, a popular hockey player with a bright future, well, Aria wishes that friendship could lead to something more. If he didn't already have a girlfriend, maybe it would. But soon Aria finds herself in a dicey moral predicament that could derail her attempts at a fresh start. It's her loyalty to Cassie and her growing crush on Emmett that leads her to make a risky move, one that earns her a vindictive enemy who is determined to splinter her happy new world. Wow, okay. Be the Girl by K.A. Tucker. Sounds really cute. All right, one more box. Hopefully we can get through these rather quickly. This one's heavy. And this is the Mystic box. This is the first time I've opened a Mystic box, so I have no idea what to expect, but I'm intrigued nonetheless. There is a note here from the author. This is the Penelope Douglas box, I'm pretty sure. We have some art prints. Very cool. I believe this is part of the Corrupt series, but we'll double check. There's also a little pin here. Come on. You can do it. This is what the pin looks like. And let's open up the box. I mean the books. Okie dokie. Nice. Oh my gosh, these are actually the two books that I don't own by this author, which is freaking awesome. There's no sprayed edges on here, but I do have Hideaway and Kill Switch, both by Penelope Douglas, and I'm assuming that they are both signed. I do love the covers on these. They're absolutely stunning. So let's see. I'm not going to read the synopsis of this because it is a continuation to a series, but the first book is Corrupt. It is a bully romance that happens between a girl and 4 guys that are known as, I can't remember what they call their little group, but every night there's like a devil's night and they do something crazy, and one night she gets pulled into the shenanigans and she thinks that she's made some headway with this guy that she has a crush on. His name is Michael, but things go awry, people get arrested, and they blame the girl for what happened years later, and they come back for revenge. And it's a bully romance between Michael and the main character, who I forget her name. It's been a little while since I've read that book. I really enjoyed it. I like Penelope Douglas's writing, so I'm excited to have these special editions. So, wow, these are really stunning. Really, really stunning. And they are indeed signed by PD, which I'm excited about. I'm excited to read Hideaway and Kill Switch. I do own the audiobooks for both of these, so I'm very excited to get around to these ones. This is Kai's book, and this is Kai and Banks, and this is Winter and Damon's book. So, wow, that's awesome. Okay. I cannot say that I'm upset with what I got, even though it took me months and months and months to finally get to these. Or not get to them, but get them. So I'm excited that I finally have them in my hands. I'm going to put everything away, get on FaceTime with Karina, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit.
This is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. This is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. Child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. Your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good.
Hello friends, I just wanted to come on here and give you my final updates and close out this vlog. I didn't really come on here a ton to update my reading, but I did get some reading done, which is great. I have kind of taken it a little bit slower this week. I'm doing my tandem read of Sarah J. Maas books, as well as listening to the audiobook of The Lion Struck Heart by TJ Klune. And this weekend was really busy for me. It was way more busy than I thought it was going to be. We had a party to go to, we ran some errands, and then we had some baby stuff to take care of on Sunday. And so we were just out and about all day, and so I didn't get a lot of reading done. But I did make some progress, so I figured I would share with you. So for my audiobook to and from work, I'm still reading The Lightning Struck Heart, like I said. I am on page 279. I'm almost done with this. I am loving it. I don't know if it's going to be a 5-star, but the humor and the hijinks and the banter and the just craziness that is this book is just so much fun that you can't help but love it. So I'm really enjoying that aspect of the book. It's just so much fun. It's so lighthearted. It's very witty. It's very pithy, I guess that word. I don't know. It's just so fun, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm glad that I'm reading it. I'm really excited to continue on with the series as we continue on with the Klunealong on Clint's channel, which of course I will leave all the information in the description box below if you want to check it out. But I'm just having a great time with that. I don't know, did I finish anything else this week? I genuinely cannot remember. I did finish Stay Gold, but I can't remember if I did that in this vlog or the last vlog. It was actually this vlog, okay. I finished Stay Gold, really enjoyed that, gave it 5 out of 5 stars. And then of course I have been reading my tandem read of Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms. Empire of Storms, I'm on page 112, so a good chunk of the way through that, and then I finally was able to switch over and start the tandem read of Tower of Dawn, and right now I'm on page 37, so I still have a long way to go before I complete this. I was hoping to get it done by this weekend, but it just did not happen, so I really have to hunker down and get that reading done because I would love to get to Malice before the end of the month. It's the last big book on my TBR, and then I have Lore Olympus volume 1 that I still need to read as well. So there's that. Yesterday I sat down and we talked with Mel and Clint about some season-a-thon stuff, but I did finish another puzzle. I know I did B-roll of the 2 puzzles that I did do. This one I didn't do any B-roll of, but I showed you with the finished product. This is one that I got in a subscription box. It's a We Hunt the Flame puzzle. And it was fun. I liked it. I'm having a lot of fun with puzzles. I've been watching the channel Karen Puzzles a lot recently. Like, I just binge all of her videos because I find puzzles so interesting and intriguing to watch being put together. And then I got on a kick of like doing my own. So I've been contemplating doing another one today, but I really need to get this video edited and I need to do some physical reading of my Sarah J. Maas books. So we'll see how that puzzling habit continues, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. But that's my current update. I don't have a ton more to talk to you about. I just wanted to give you my final updates. I'm loving everything that I'm reading so far. Nothing has been a big flop this month. I think I've read 9 or 10 books so far in July, and you know what? Being my birthday month, I'm happy about it. Like, I'm super excited that everything is going super well. Let me know if you read any of the books I talked about today or mentioned in my haul. I would love to hear any of your thoughts. And then, of course, if you want to just chat with me down in the comments, feel free to leave a comment and I can respond back and have a good chat with you. But that is the end of this video. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And, of course, leave any comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Baby, turn it down like a sweet and ready. Keep it nice and steady.